While Penn State football grabbed national headlines in January with its highest profile coaching hire, it was not the only team to get a new head coach this year. Last summer, Penn State hired former Wright State coach Rob Cooper to become the new head coach of Nittany Lion baseball. Although Cooper's first season as head coach is still in progress, he has already had a positive effect on his new team. In August 2013, head coach Rob Cooper became the new Penn State baseball coach with the goal of turning around a struggling program.
The way it is in our industry is, when a job opens, it kind of spreads like wildfire. But, I had heard that the job opened. Penn State was always a job that, I was really happy where I was at, but Penn State was always a job that, you kind of felt like if that one were to ever open, it was a place that, obviously great facilities, you feel like you could win, and just being a part of this university and this community was an exciting thing to think about.
He seemed like a great guy over the phone, and I could tell that what set him apart from, my previous experience here was that he wanted to coach here. Like, it seemed like a passion for him to want to coach here, and I thought that was probably the most important part.
Freshman shortstop Jim Haley was looking forward to starting his collegiate career with a coach who was new to Penn State as well.
I had a great reaction, to be honest. I mean, I knew there was 3 or 4 different candidates, and to be honest, I was pulling for Cooper. I knew he was, at the time, head coach of the USA team, and heard a lot of good things about him, so I was really excited when I heard he was coming in. I think we're kind of, in a sense, going, not through the same thing. They're coming in, it was my first year, so I think it was a learning experience for both of us, but it's worked out well so far, so I'm looking forward. I think we're both going through the same transition and going forward through the next 4 years.
The returning players from the previous coaching staff also look forward to the start of the Rob Cooper era.
I was pretty excited to get a whole new staff in here and start off on a new foot and hopefully turn things around from what we've done in the past season. So honestly, I was pretty excited to try and change the culture around into a winning culture.
In order to turn the team around, Coach Cooper had to implement a new attitude.
Accept responsibility for their success, for their their mistakes, and also to not make excuses. Getting guys to understand that you have to accept things the way they are and deal with them.
We could tell that there wasn't going to be any room for any funny business, really, like on and off the field. There are some things that have been tolerated in the past that just aren't tolerated right now, and it's obviously for the better. The discipline is better, but at the same time, he keeps a good atmosphere, keeps things light.
We gotta pop up!
Coach Cooper's first priority after taking over as head coach was to familiarize himself with his new players.
A lot of my colleagues and stuff in the game, they'll say, hey, you're going to do a great job there when you get your players in here. Well, the truth of the matter is that the guys I have right now are my players, and not making them feel wanted and cared for is a huge mistake.
The biggest thing with this staff in comparison to the old staff is communication. I think that's the biggest thing about being a coach, is just like talking to your players and getting to know them more than just baseball players, as people as well.
Through its first 30 games, the team went 16-14, already eclipsing their 14-win total from a season ago, an improvement players credit to Coach Cooper's arrival.
Just the overall, the change, and it starts at the top with Coach Cooper. Just the attitude and the work ethic that he's implemented in all the players.
I know this is going to sound very vanilla and very coach speak, but to really just take care of the moment and take care of the day. And as long as we do that, we make the most of each day, then I'm going to feel like we're making progress.
We're all teammates, and some of us have been together for 4 years. And him jumping into this whole team-oriented atmosphere, because we're all friends here, we're not just thrown together. And I think he's settled in as part of our team, not just as our coach, but part of us as well.
After the season wraps up, Coach Cooper will begin getting his first recruiting class here at Penn State with the hopes of building on the success he's found in his first season.